Key light is usually the most important in a 3-point lighting setup. The key light is usually faced on the right or left, just depending on where the subject is facing. Fill light is usually used when you want to create shadows or even fill in shadows. It is either placed on the left or right, depending on where your subject is facing, and also depending on where the shadow is. Backlight or rim light is used to light the background. See, the backlight is usually used to separate the subject from the background. After setting up the key light, the backlight, and the fill light, I was able to do an interview using them with my good friend, Tori. So happy to have you here, Tori.
Happy to be here. And Jose.
So we're just going to get into a few questions. I have a couple of interesting questions here that the viewers, just want to know about you. And so I know you've done a lot of travels, throughout your life. And you recently got back from a place. What was it?
Ireland.
Yes.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Why don't you, tell us a little bit about Ireland?
Well, okay, so we went to 3 different places in Ireland.
Okay.
We went to Galway and then Canary, I think I said that right. And then the last place was Dublin. So we were in each of those places for 2 days. And we being a lot of random people from around the United States, one person from Canada. And so it was a lot of us who didn't know each other, came together, went on a trip. It was pretty cool, really fun.
So out of those 3 places that you visited, where did you like the most?
Where I like the most?
And why did you like it the most?
So when we were in Canary, we went on this thing called the Ring of Kerry, and it was driving around I guess some beautiful outland of Ireland, and it was so cool. It was what I signed up for. It's what I wanted. I mean, I felt wow, I'm in a bus. If I could only capture everything. I was taking a bunch of pictures, and I don't know how to. I'm just gonna have to come back. And then it's kind of just enjoy it while you have it because it's beautiful. Yeah, so I really, really love that part.
Nice. So a lot of people don't have the privilege to go out to Ireland.
No.
How did that even happen?
Well, I've always really liked, I love the color green, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
True.
Color greens, that's my color.
Yeah.
All right. So it was a rough start. Not a rough start. Me and green, we didn't hit it off at first. It was me and blue. And then I started to feel green, and then after a while, it was just green. And then, so I started to love anything and everything that had to do with green, or mostly. So, Irish culture, they rep it. I like the Celtics because they rep Irish culture, which reps green. And so I just started liking Irish culture, and then I started, I like folklore and their happy-go-lucky image that they have. It's actually not too much of a stereotype. So it's wow, you guys are really like this. Cool. And so I decided I wanted to go. I was I'm graduating. So this is my graduation present for myself.
Okay.
So I saved up. People donated. Family loved me. And paid paychecks that I got from being an RA went there.
Okay. Nice. Awesome.